Here are solutions to ECE 211, test number 1. This test looks at Kirchoff's laws, resistor networks, voltage division, and current division. So the first problem is, given this resistor circuit, find the resistance between A and B. So the trick is to find resistors in series and parallel. In series, they add. In parallel, they add as the sum of the inverses, inverted. So these two, 120 and 430, are in series. They add, gives you 550 ohms. 550 is in parallel with 160. So the total resistance is 1 over 550 plus 1 over 160. Add the inverses, take the inverse. The total is 123 ohms. In series with 270, that adds, gives you 393 ohms. In parallel with 390, gives you 1 over R1 plus 1 over R2. Take the inverse, 195 ohms. In series with 30, gives you 225 ohms. So that should be the total resistance. And you can do this in MATLAB, do this on your calculator. Either one's fine. Problem number 2 looks at voltage division. Find the voltages V0, V1, V2, V3 using voltage division. And this is where you really need to show your work. You can find the voltages using Circuit Lab. That doesn't demonstrate voltage division. You got to show your work. So the trick is to find the resistance looking right. Here, kind of clearly, that's 330 ohms. This resistance looking right, call that R2, is 430 in parallel with 300, gives you 159 ohms. And this resistance looking right, call that R1, that's 270 in parallel with all this, gives you 109 ohms. By voltage division is then what I'm measuring, 109 over the total. 109 plus 27, that percentage should be 0, gives you 8.01 volts. V2 is R2 over R2 plus 24, that percentage of V1, 6.96 volts. R3 is 330 over the total times V2, 6.76 volts. So these should be the voltages you get using voltage division. And there's other ways to get it. This problem is, can you find it using voltage division? Next problem is current division. Find the total current. To do that, I'll add these three resistors in parallel. That's 1 over R1 plus 1 over R2 plus 1 over R3. Take the inverse. All this together gives you 99 ohms. The total resistance then is 99 plus 27. That over 10 volts gives you 79 milliamps. So that's I0, 79 milliamps. By current division, I1 is 1 over 270 over the sum of the inverses. That percentage of I0, 29 milliamps. I2 is 1 over 330, or 1 over 300, over the total admittance, 26 milliamps. And then I3 is 1 over 330 over the total times I0, 23 milliamps. That's current division. Problem 4 is voltage nodes. Write the voltage node equations. Here, don't solve, just write the equations. On a homework set, when you have more time, you could solve. For this one, V0 is easy. V0 is 10. At V1, the current left, which is V1 minus V0 over 27, plus the current down, V1 over 270, plus the current right, V1 minus V2 over 24, plus this current, V1 minus V3 over 750, is 0. At node V2, currents have to add a 0, so the current left, V2 minus V1 over 24, plus the current up, V2 minus V0 over 220, plus the current right, V2 minus V3 over 10 equals 0. That's node V2. Then at node V3, current left, V3 minus V2 over 10, plus the current down, V3 minus V1 over 750, plus V3 over 330 is 0. Gives you 4 equations for unknowns. Supernodes. In this case, I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 nodes. I need 5 equations, 5 unknowns. One of them is easy. V1 minus V0 is 9. I can then write the node equation at V3. Current left, current down, current right equals 0. B3 minus B0 over 120 plus B3 minus B4 over 300 plus B3 minus B2 over 330 equals 0. I can write the node equation at B2. Current left, B2 minus B1 over 750 plus B2 minus B3 over 330 minus 50 milliamps equals 0. I can write the node equation at B4. Current up is B4 minus B3 over 300 plus B4 over 270 plus 50 milliamps equals 0. I need one more equation. I can't write the node equation at B0 because I don't know the current from the 9-volt source. Can't write it at B1 because I don't know the current through the 9-volt source. But I can do a supernode. With the supernode, the idea is draw a closed surface like this. The current out of that closed surface has to be 0. So the current up, B0 minus B3 over 120, plus the current down, B0 over 470, plus this current down, B1 over 390, plus this current, B1 minus B2 over 750 equals 0. And there's your supernode equation. And other supernodes are valid as well. This is one of them. Current loops. Idea behind current loops is I've got 4 loops, write 4 equations, 4 unknowns, allows you to solve for the currents. On this one, you don't have to solve, just write the equations. Starting with I1, if I start right here, I get 220 I1 plus 24 I1 minus I3 plus 27 I1 minus I2 equals 0. Round loop I2, minus 10 plus 27 I2 minus I1 plus 270 I2 minus I4 equals 0. Loop I3, 24 I3 minus I1 plus 10 I3 plus 750 I3 minus I4 equals 0. And loop I4, 270 I4 minus I3 plus 750 I4 minus I3 plus 330 I4 equals 0. And the first one should be I4 minus I2. Gives you 4 equations, 4 unknowns. Super loops. Start with the current easy one. The current source says I1 minus I3 is 50 milliamps. Going around loop I0, I get 120 I0 plus 330 I0 minus I1 plus 750 I0 minus I3 plus 9 equals 0. Round loop I1, I can't do because I don't know this voltage. I2 I can do. Round loop I2, 470 I2 minus 9 plus 390 I2 minus I3 equals 0. Can't do I3 because I don't know this source, so add a super loop. Notice these 2 resistors haven't been accounted for yet. They need to appear in my 3rd equation, or 4th equation. So make this my super loop. I'll do 470 I2 plus 120 I0 plus 300 I1 plus 270 I3 equals 0. Gives you 4 equations, 4 unknowns. And that is test number 1 for ECE 211 Circuits 1.